The husband simply taps the glass twice. The wife immediately fills the glass with water. After a few minutes of chatting, the husband taps the glass again. The wife gets up and fills it again. A neighbor, unable to watch, told the man Rob to say if he wanted coffee. Tapping on the cups with his hand is just like bossing the maid around. You shouldn't treat your wife like that. However, Beth stood up for Rob. She bragged that her husband was not only a good provider, but that it was a privilege to serve him. The neighbors were dumbfounded by this rebuttal. Beth was a full-time housewife. Her days were filled with taking care of Rob. She was happy in her marriage. Until one day, Beth was at the supermarket when she overheard a neighbor's conversation and was shocked. They were talking about Rob cheating on her. She felt so dizzy that she stumbled and knocked over the entire row of milk cans. The neighbor was shocked. The neighbor realized that she'd made a mess of things. She had no chance to explain. Beth ran off without looking back. That night, Beth followed her husband who was working overtime. She actually saw him flirting with a blonde waitress. At dinner, Beth didn't expose Rob, but added a small stone to his meal. It didn't take long for her husband to choke and turn red, but in the end, he coughed up the stone. The stone was Beth's way of punishing Rob. The next day Beth followed the trail to the restaurant where her husband's lover, Kinsa, worked. Upon seeing what she looked like, Beth actually burst into tears. Kinsa was at a loss for words and rushed to comfort her. Beth also took the opportunity to become friends with Kinsa. Soon she became a regular at the restaurant. In the course of conversation, she learned that Rob was tired of himself, tired of hot meals and clean socks and mattresses, tired of his wife's outdated clothes and pickle haircut that never changed. He wanted more excitement and passion. Beth listened and realized. She went shopping for the latest clothes and shoes.